Aaliyah fixed that ass this time, and I was glad for her. Y'all, he called himself being out till 4 in the morning, okay? He comes knocking at the door because he left his key, you know? And Aaliyah standing at the window, she looking outside him. She like, oh yeah, where's your key? And off the break, my husband told me something in the house where he need to be. I'm like, ooh, okay, girl. And he's right, you know what I'm saying? Because first of all, you knew you was gonna be out there late. Why didn't you make sure you had your key instead of waking the whole house up? And these little kids gotta go to school tomorrow, so what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And then did you expect me to come to do at this time of night? Anyway, she was sitting on the couch, you know, I guess sleep or whatever. But anyway, he's at the door, and she's all looking out, where's your key? You know, and he was like, I left it in the house. And she like, oh yeah, we're not doing this. You know, I'm tired of it. And no, not today. You gonna learn today. And I'm like, okay, Aaliyah's standing up for herself. She is not playing with that ass. And I was so glad. And maybe it was because she talked to who was it, JoJo's wife, to basically tell her, no, you know, you got to stick up for yourself, and if you don't like something, then you need to say it. Maybe it came from that, but yeah, she wasn't playing this time. And he was like, stop playing, let me in the house. So he turned and walked away, but when he walked away, he was looking down on the ground. My husband was like, no, he not. I was like, okay, he better not. As if he was looking down to find something to break the window. I said, you know what? But he immediately, you know, just walked around the other side of the house and was trying to, you know, see if any doors was open and all that. And he came back around. He was like, open the door. I'm not playing. Y'all, she did not open that damn door. She looked outside because he was in the backyard. She was like, you need a pillow? Y'all, and proceeded to close her damn blinds. Like, close them motherfuckers. And I said, that's what you need to do, because he needs to learn that he's not supposed to be staying out there like and acting as if you getting on his nerves when he's wrong, you know? So Sequoia, y'all, brings up Twist, and I'm just like, oh shit, girl, why you keep embarrassing yourself like this? Like, it's so silly, and it's so obvious that he does not want you. So why are you embarrassing yourself on national TV? She's telling Devin, Twist and I be flirting. First of all, he got a whole ex-girlfriend who he won back. So why do you keep on mentioning Twist and I like y'all a thing? Y'all not a thing. Basically saying out his mouth, I'm trying to work it out with the person that I love, and I'm not going to do anything with you, and I don't want to be with you. You know, get the picture. You know what I'm saying? Read the fucking room. After the conversation that, you know, I think you should pursue your ex, and if you really care about her, you know, try to make it work and everything. After she say all that, she had the audacity, okay, to get even thirstier, girl. Like, you need some water, fuck a soda, you know, fuck a slushy, fuck all that shit. But you need some water because you are totally dehydrated, okay? And you have your titties sitting up in there. Y'all should have seen her titties sitting. They were sitting so out that they were hanging on the table, you know. And he's saying, so, oh yeah, your necklace is nice, but really looking dead at her titties. I'm just like, you know what, this is crazy. And you know, he is making a mockery out of you, and he don't want you. He just don't. And where's the respect for yourself? You know what I'm saying? You being thirsty, and you don't want your mother to be with Lazy, but at least Lazy actually likes her and is willing to be with her and actually cares about her. This nigga don't give two fucks about you, and all he want to do is fuck, and you giving him the indication that you're with it. So you lucky he just don't go ahead and give you the business, and you be standing looking stupid. Like, get the fucking memo. You too pretty to be acting like this. Like, it just doesn't make any sense how, and I guess it don't have nothing to do with pretty. It has to do with what? You think it's cute to look like a hoe? Because I'm sure your mother would not approve of the way that you acted, because this is disgusting. And you giving ugly duckling vibes, and you are not. Hey everybody, it's your girl Sassy Shantice. I'm coming back with another video. Yes, honey, back with another one. Girl, y'all get into the 6th episode, okay, of Growing Up Hip Hop. Y'all, TT is at Peppa's new home. Peppa just bought a new home in Las Vegas, and it's really, really nice. All white inside, and, you know, she's a whole little vibe. So, you know, TT, she always had this bouginess to her, this judgmental side to her that she was doing to Egypt, and we're going to get into it later, you know, all of the things with that, because I have a lot to say about that. But, yeah, the way she was when she was sitting there with Peppa, it was just too much, you know. She, was looking around, you know, this is your new home, you know, like she was judging, had her nose up in the air, and Peppa, you was real nervous, and I don't understand why Peppa in Egypt act towards, TT in this way. Like, it's really disgusting to watch, and it's damn near bullyish, you know, what TT be doing to them, and I just don't understand, yeah, the whole thing of why they feel like they owe this bitch their life and they need to prove to her that they're doing good, you know, because Peppa was like, yeah, just running out all of the things about basically, her life has been nice. It's really been nice. We've been getting everything together. Like, she trying to get this bitch approval. And it was just weird to watch because Peppa is your aunt, you know what I mean? And yeah, TT, she was real shady about it because she saw that Peppa was basically kissing her ass. This is how I saw it, y'all. I don't know if everybody else saw it like this, but I told y'all I see everything, and I'm going to get the people what they want and let y'all know exactly, how your girl viewed it. After that, Peppa running down her life, TT is just like, yeah, you could have been in HR. You could have been in the HR department. Like, yeah, honey, that's what you're doing. You're selling yourself to her. And she played all in your face. Because even after she said the HR thing, she proceeded to mock you even more. Yeah, everything is good. Everything is good. Like, making fun of you, like I said, playing all in your face. And Peppa was like, oh, stupid with it. I was just like, y'all look dumb. And I just don't understand why Peppa and Egypt allows her to treat them in this way. It's disgusting to watch. So y'all, Peppa has been having issues with her neck. And she telling TT that she's been to 3 different specialists. And they telling her she need to get, neck surgery. But it is going to make her voice more raspy and deeper. And Peppa, it's a dilemma for her. She don't really know what she want to do. Because like she said, it's her money maker. And then on top of that, she's saying that, she be in a lot of pain. And I'm just thinking to myself, girl, when that pain starts to set in and it's really debilitating, you will change your mind and you will be running to make an appointment to get that surgery, because I've had pain, to the point it was just crippling, like my shoulder. Just the other day I got my MRI, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Workman's comp paid for, so that's good. But yeah, I was running in there to get the MRI, and the lady, as soon as she come in there, I was like, right here. The lady was like, I've never seen somebody so excited to get an MRI. I was like, I've been in a lot of pain, and it's really, interrupting my daily activities of what I need to do, at work and at home. So I just think that she must not be in a lot of pain, because once she crossed over to being in that type of excruciating pain, because the pain not going to get no better, it's just going to get worse. So once she get into that little zone, she going to be wanting to get that surgery. So it's not going to be a thing where, you don't want to interrupt your money maker. You're going to have to take care of yourself and your health, So at the end of the day, I just, wish I could tell Peppa, girl, you need to make an appointment now, because on top of that, when you try to make an appointment for shit like that, it be like months out. So, girl, you need to do what you need to do and take care of yourself. So, y'all, Peppa is telling TT that Egypt is pregnant, and, she live an hour and a half away, and is she going to go see her? And TT has reservations about it, because, they had this long, drawn-out beef and still basically beefing, because TT, was making all this ruckus because she didn't like Sam. So they wasn't accepting Sam into their family. And she was mad because Egypt would not break it off, or Egypt just continue to be in a relationship with somebody who they considered to be deadbeat. You know what I'm saying? They came from some type of money because TT, mother's from Jamaica. So I think they accumulate some type of money in some type of way. So they're in this like high horse zone where, they really didn't want to let Sam in. So TT had been, this is the backstory, TT has been making issues for Egypt, and it's just been ruining Egypt's life, ruining her reputation. And she was mad about it and really stuck up for herself and would not break it off with Sam. Y'all see they married now, and everybody knew that. Like, at least I did. Like, that was never going away. You can see the love that Egypt has for Sam, so it was no use in TT getting so upset. But now it's a thing where they still kind of like beefing. They were supposed to have smoothed it over. But, just like TT and Egypt was saying, it's never going to be the same because too much has went down. So TT, like I said, going back, is saying that she has reservations about it, and she just really don't care to go because, yeah, she's still in, her bag about it. Peppa is basically trying to convince her, no, you can, teach her certain things that you've gone through, experiences that you've gone through, you're a mother and everything. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, with the way TT be treating y'all, why are you begging this bitch to be close to your daughter again and telling her she need to talk to her and be all up in her life? You are the mother, so why can't you put into your daughter what you need to put into your daughter? I don't understand what you need for TT to put into her, because TT is evil. That's just how I see her. And then to me, it just don't seem like TT means Egypt any good at all. Like, the way she was at the end of this episode, y'all, we're gonna get into it, but it was way too much. Peppa lets TT know that, yeah, girl, I just bought a car and it's, delivered, so it's outside. So they go outside, And the car is real cute. It's real nice. It looked like a BMW. They didn't show what type of car it was, but it looks like a really new sports car type of. Did it have 4 doors? Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. But it was a really nice BMW. That's what it looked like. Sports car. Like it looked like a 2022 or 23 or something like that. And Titi is like, oh, that's nice. She always so negative. Oh, that's nice, but can a baby car seat fit in that? First of all, girl, my daughter is having a baby. I'm not having a baby. You know what I'm saying? So the little Mima little jokes that you trying to throw, girl, you ain't running shit over here, so leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? She could have came out there and be like, oh, that's so nice. I know you can't wait, girl. This is nice. Let me see inside. Got into it, all of the things of the car with Peppa because she was excited, but she was a Debbie Downer and was all negative, treating Peppa as if she, you know, should have a car seat in her car. To just make something out of it. That's just how I feel. She was trying to make something out of the issue. And on top of that, bring her down in her happy mode. They have these type of people. You know what I'm saying? They just cannot be happy for you. And when I come across people like that, like I might tell certain people certain things, and you can tell that they even hating or, you know, they're jealous. That's the same thing as hating. Or they just don't want to see you with anything. You know, so you can tell certain people stuff and then they'll make a comment. They don't even see, or maybe they see how they been, but a negative comment is thrown out real quick. It's no positive in it. Oh, girl, that's nice. So if it was me, I know that is real nice. You know, what you about to do when you do that? Be positive about it. But some people, they take negative out it and off the break. Well, what you going to do, man? Well, how you going to just all negative, and that's just how some people are, and this is how I view Titi. She's just a downer Debbie and a negative Nancy. So y'all, Devin and Cree are on this like exercise walk. They're supposed to be working out. I guess this is the walk. And Devin is basically saying how the 50-year hip-hop tribute is coming up, and he wants her to be a part of it. And on top of that, you know, Cree is going to be helping out because that's what, you know, their aunts want. Of course, Sequoia ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? She don't fuck with Cree. Cree don't fuck with her. Sequoia lets him know that, yeah, Cree, the creature, okay, was doing too much at Brianna's function and she just not trying to be around her because it'll be deadly. You know, that's how she said it. And it just reminded me of when Cardi B was on Hip Hop, Love and Hip Hop, and she was saying something, and it was like monumental. It was like a moment for Cardi B. It was like, if we beefing, we'll always be beefing. It just seemed like Titi was trying to make a moment out of, yeah, it's going to be deadly. Girl, okay, bye. Like, it was so corny and weak. And she didn't even say it, like, with a bunch of emphasis, like she meant the shit. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you know, to be honest, Cree probably beat the fuck out your little ass. So what is the point of even trying to, you know, appear like you this big bad bitch? It was stupid and it just didn't land. Sequoia is telling Devin, on top of that, I don't know if I'm going to be a part of it because Lazy Bone and my mother, you know, the relationship with them and dating and everything, and I just don't like it, so I don't know. So basically, she trying to stretch his storyline out. That's all it is. And it was so funny how Devin was like, yeah, he made a joke about Twist, which I don't know if I like now, because I kind of like Twist, you know, after I heard his little story. But Devin says, yeah, if he stand on your shoulders, then y'all would be one person. I'm like, you know what, with the short jokes, girl, that was too much. And I did chuckle a little bit, like it was funny. But I kind of like Twist, so it's really not funny now. Sequoia admits to Devin that, yeah, she is being a bit of a hypocrite by trying to date Twist, and he's a rapper after, you know, she didn't want her mother dating Lazy Bone. And then Devin tells her, well, you know, this is just your dating pool that you're around, making excuses for her. Girl, no, that's not the case. And I don't really agree with that. I believe that if she went to other places, you know, outside of the rap industry, then she probably could. Now, ask me where, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that she has to be with a rapper. She can meet somebody outside of rap. And on top of that, he's telling her, you know, then you want to meet somebody who is like you know, in the same type of industry as you because they might use you. I'm just like, okay, a rapper could use her. Like, that doesn't mean anything. So this is bad advice he's giving her, but I guess he's trying to make her feel better about the whole situation of her liking, you know, Twist, because later on, y'all will see that he actually got them together to meet up. Devin gets Sequoia to meet him and supposed to be Eric and Aaliyah, you know, at this little coffee shop or whatever, or big place or something like that. And she doesn't know, okay, that Twist is going to be there. Okay, y'all. She's on some yeah, and I guess I was dressed for the occasion. Girl, with her titties up to her neck. Girl, you look so fucking thirsty. I was thinking to myself, Girl, like, you supposed to let him be thirsty for you like that. You're never gonna get any respect from him because you're throwing the pussy, like, throwing it. So Twist get there, y'all, and off the break, he started playing all in this bitch face, you know, because he know that she want him and she's pressed. So he like, yeah, stop playing with my leg under the table. Like, girl, wait a minute. Like, you some type of ugly duckling or something. And she was like, oh my God, no, I'm not. And look over at the producers, you know, yeah, bitch, we saw that. You know what I'm saying? We saw that. We saw him throwing you all up under the bus, y'all. But it ain't stopped there. They dip off and go to another table so they can talk. And off the break, Twist is like, look, we gotta stop this. You know what I'm saying? The flirting, Maya, my ex-girlfriend, I'm trying to get back with, and this just not a good look for me. You know what I'm saying? We gotta just stop this. And she was like, stop what? We haven't done anything. And he basically was like, stop whatever potentially that could happen because I'm really, you know, turned on and attracted by you. And it's getting hot, so he doing all this heavy flirting, trying to just fight the temptation of wanting to this bitch and wishing that he could just go behind closed doors and handle the business. And he is just fighting it so hard, telling her at the same time, oh yeah, you look so good, telling her how good she looked, you know, how she just real thick, and Sequoia says, oh yeah, there's a lot of thickness in the air, you know, and he all stupid, trying to act like he really give a fuck, which I know he does give a fuck about Maya's ex. But, you know, she was like, there's a lot of thickness in the air. And he was like, yeah, it is. But, you know, Maya, she has a good heart. Girl, you could tell when a nigga say some shit like that after you just finished talking about big asses, okay? You talking about a bitch, okay, girl, you is really, really fighting right now. And it was really funny and comical to watch. So, Sequoia is like, well, what's going on with y'all? You know, because he's telling her I'm trying to get back with Maya, and I don't want her to see all this, even this footage. And Sequoia like, well, if you really want to get back with her, and I think that's what you should do and work real hard to get her back and everything. Then in her confessional, she's saying basically she knows that Twist wants Maya back, and she really do knows that he cares about her. So bitch, what are we doing? And why are you making a fool out of yourself in this man's face, and you know he does not want you? You know, if you are trying to make a storyline out of that, that is really sick, because I'm not gonna be on no TV with a nigga basically telling me, maybe she felt like because he told her that she looked good and he's so attracted to her, then that's enough, bitch. I'm not gonna have no nigga on TV embarrassing me, basically saying out his mouth, I'm trying to work it out with the person that I love, and I'm not going to do anything with you, and I don't want to be with you. You know, get the picture. You know what I'm saying? Read the fucking room. Now, TC is on her way to go see Egypt at Egypt and Sam's new house, and yeah, they live in the boonies, okay? They live an hour and a half away, and she just got all her nose all turned up. She like, you know what? She called Peppa. She like, where am I at? Like, oh my God, this is getting scary. And yeah, I don't see anything but cattle and farm and stuff. And you know, if I was to stop off, then you know, it wouldn't be nothing for me to get but fireworks. You know, and then you know, on top of that, I probably can't get no reception sooner or later. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be coming out here. Like, all this different stuff, and you so damn disrespectful. And it's just not that serious. Go see your little cousin and be nice to her, y'all. But you know what she did? This bitch did the total opposite and really made Egypt feel bad about, you know, her life. And it was really sad and unfortunate to watch that an older person who claims to love you acts in this way towards you because they are judgmental on your life and do not like your spouse and will not get over it. You know, so she goes out there, the Uber drops her off, she like, just make sure you stay here, just make sure you stay here. Oh, stupid, you scary ass bitch. It was just stupid. You know, she walks up to the door and she banging on the door, and Egypt comes to the door. Now, Egypt, what in the silver head plastic wig looking like it would set on fire if you caught a match to it do you have on your goddamn head? Egypt, you are too pretty to have that damn wig on, and she still looked really nice. Y'all know Egypt is a very pretty girl, but yeah, that wig didn't do you any justice, honey. And then had a nerve to have it styled to the back as if it was given all of the things before you decided to style it another way. I was just taken aback, okay? Anyway, she enters the house. TC enters the house. She looking all around, you know. And TC, it was corny, but I guess this is the way she want to live. So, you know, and we talk about people, but to sit there right in somebody's face, to give the vibe that you are uncomfortable in her space, You know, because she was saying how I'm looking around something, it's giving museum vibes. It's giving museum vibes. To sit somewhere and give somebody the negative body language that you were giving your little cousin was way too much, girl. This girl was really excited to show you in her house. Like I said, she had her sonogram on the TV. You know what I'm saying? She's telling TT, you know, we have lights on over here. We do this at night. We have a really nice time in here. And we got all this and this and just showing her around. And TT was just giving Egypt her ass to kiss, like she was not fucking with her place at all. You know, like this is not up to par with what I would do. This is all trash, and I'm scared to be here. Even brought up with someone, oh yeah, I know y'all watch The Walking Dead, so I'm just watching out for zombies. I don't know, you know, and keep on looking all around and shit, like looking all stupid, trying to make this girl feel uncomfortable about her life that she loves. And it was really bringing Egypt down. And like I said, it was uncomfortable to watch. Anyway, so TT and Egypt are sitting there, and Egypt was like, yeah, so when you come back and everything. And TT's like, oh, I'm never coming back here. Just like that, y'all. I'm not even slicing. Oh, I'm never coming back here. And you know, Egypt just laughed it off. Was like, you're never coming back. But you keep playing with Egypt like that. Y'all know Egypt, she be getting rickety raw. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why TT plays with her like this. And then, on top of that, looks Egypt dead in her face and tells her, yeah, I probably won't be coming to your wedding. Like, what? Are you serious? Then y'all, she proceeds to keep on being negative, spitting out more negative comments. Yeah, and you see that right there? That's like a death trap, and y'all need to baby-proof all of this. Like, you really need to get it together. Like, you really need to get it together. You have to think about this. You're going into motherhood, and this is just basically not a good look. Like, I mean, you're going to have to, like, really making Egypt feel like she's not moving in the right direction and not moving right in her newfound life with her baby. Like, you supposed to be there sitting with your cousin, telling her, I know you're going to do a good job. You know what I'm saying? You are a great person. I know Sam, you know, he probably a little rough around the edges, but y'all going to make it work. Y'all got strong love, and it's going to do what it do. So don't worry. You're supposed to be pumping somebody up, telling them all of the things so they can feel good. They're already scared, but she was trying to scare Egypt even more. And Egypt kind of was falling into her trap, but she was still trying to be, you know, positive about the whole situation. Then she started telling her too, yeah, y'all need to deep clean and everything. You just got to get ready, because the way she was saying, I know we give people advice and what they should do, but the way she was saying it, y'all, was totally too much. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, this girl is happy about her life. Why don't you just let her live? Like, why are you saying all this stuff to try to bring her down? Why don't you just let her live and be happy for her? And you are the older person in the situation. Then she starts telling her, yeah, and then she slipped it in and told something, yeah, I'm not saying you're going to be an awful mom. Like, and then even Egypt's face was like, went down a little bit, like, damn, like, I don't know who hurt TT. She must have been like verbally abused or something. That mother of hers seemed a little off, so I don't know. Maybe that's the thing, but something wrong with TT ass. And no wonder you up there married to a white man. You running all over his ass. Like, TT, I don't like her, y'all. So y'all, Twist goes to meet Pastor Julian in the church. So they sitting there, and I was like, Jack, this is really nice when he started telling his life, because I did not know all of this. You know, he looks like a bougie little boy who just wants attention and just doing too much sometimes. So I didn't really know about Twist. And then he loves women. It seemed like he a hoe and everything. So I didn't really know who he was and his background. So it was interesting to see, you know. And it makes a lot of sense. So anyway, he was saying that basically asking the pastors for some type of guidance, because he feels like he pulled away from the church. He was saying how he grew up in the church and he got famous when he was 14 and then moved out. And then he started hanging around the wrong people, and he got addicted to pain pills. That landed him in jail, and just a bunch of other stuff that, you know, has made his life harder. And he felt like he pulled away from the church, and he just now trying to find some type of peace in his life. I was just thinking to myself, that is really commendable for a young black boy. And you could tell he was raised in the church, because he's trying not to get away from his roots and knows where to go. It is the church and it is God, y'all. But anyway, he basically is wanting some type of guidance from the pastor of where he should start at and what he should do, because he's confused, you know, and just like you said, he got to stop doing what he's doing and pump his brakes and slow down as far as Maya if he want her back, because he's moving around in the streets too much. The pastor, y'all, had really good advice for Twist. He was basically telling him, look, his faith journey needs to be not focused on what he keeps doing wrong, but what he needs to do for the future. Like, don't keep beating yourself up, and forgive yourself, and basically leave the past in the past and just move on. And I thought it was great advice, because I think that we all do that. We keep beating ourselves about the things that I'm not doing right. Make a positive out of it and make that a thing. You know, the positive thing. Okay, I'm going to do this and this and that. Not dang, I keep on, and why I keep on. And we all beat ourselves up like that, you know. And the pastor was always also telling him, you also need to forgive yourself from the bad things that you've done, because you need to give yourself more credit in order to be strong and get on that faith journey. So I do believe that Twist is going to, you know, do the right thing and practice some of the things that the pastor said, because he's smart and he's reaching out. You know, he's reaching out, and I think he's willing to do the work. So kudos to you, Twist. And, you know, that's a good thing. Like I said, not only knowing that there's something going on that is unfixable with you, because it's hard to fix the things that we need to fix sometimes, and we really do need to take it to the church for some type of guidance, because and religion should be no matter who you have faith in, a religion should be, you know, the key in the forefront of where you need to start, you know, to try and fix whatever you need to fix. So kudos to you, Twist, and I got faith in you, boo. You got this. So ALIYAH, y'all. Yeah, this situation, you know, I was glad how she carried it, but yeah, y'all, let's just get into it. She is getting the kids, you know, ready for the night, and they just had dinner, so she basically telling them to wrap up, you know, doing their homework and everything. She's getting the household together, and Eric is off playing poker, you know, sitting at the table playing poker again, which he does, by the way, every day, like I mentioned on my other video. My thing is, bitch, why are you asking the kids, where your father, where your father, where your father? Girl, you know where he is, and don't put them in that. Like, why are you putting them in that? You probably making them worry, or you probably getting on their nerves because they don't feel like, hey, you bitch about it. So why don't you just keep that type of information to yourself? Your kids don't need to even be knowing all that. Anyway, she is blowing up his phone, keep calling him. And she basically telling him, you know, you done missed dinner and everything, and why wasn't you picking up your phone? You need to pick up your phone. He was like, I heard you calling, but you know where I am. And she like, but that's not the point. Just make sure you pick up your phone and stuff like that. And what y'all, like, at this point, she is basically talking to a brick wall, because he don't even want to hear the shit. She's telling something, oh yeah, Eric confessional, you know, he spends a lot of time at the poker game and stuff and gambling, and I just would rather have time with him, you know, when I put the kids off the bed. And I can understand how you feel and what you mean, but girl, you got deeper issues than this. You know, he, to me, y'all, and this is just me, because he keep talking about all this, you know, time that he needs away. You're like, everybody needs time. Like, I don't understand telling his grandma, we're going to get into it. Everybody needs time, and it's time away from 3 women at a house. First of all, you have 2 daughters and a wife, so it's not 3 women. Second of all, why do you have to have so much time away? This is what he keep on drilling in our head, y'all. He needs time, and everybody needs time, and he needs his quality time apart from them. Like, why don't you just get single? I don't think some people need to be married, because you're not trying to be a family man, and it's really bothersome to you. You know, and you feel as though she should not be bothering you in this way, because you are grown and you should be able to do what you want to do. But I'm here to tell you, you are married, and you do need to be checking in with your wife. You do need to be letting her know what's going on. To even let her know that you're not dead after a couple hours of me talking to you, because we have a whole life together, and you owe me that respect. So Eric goes up to his grandmother's house, Eazy-E's mother. So that was nice. I was curious to, you know, see them once I saw. I was like, oh, that's Eazy-E mother. You know, Eazy-E mother and Eazy-E's, I guess, brother, because that was his uncle. So yeah, that was interesting to see. And they look a lot alike. Eric, Eazy-E, and the mother. The uncle, he didn't really resemble them, but all 3 of them do. So he goes over there in the morning, I guess, because I guess he really did sleep, you know, in the backyard or whatever, because this bitch ain't trying to let him in. But he go there, and I don't know whether he thought that they was going to stamp the fact that, you know, you just got put out or what, but he's trying to explain to them, you know, yeah, she put me out and she wouldn't let me in, and the grandma was like, okay, what were you doing? She was like, well, you know how you be gambling, telling the grandma, but you gambling, you sound like, she was like, yeah, but I don't have anybody to explain why I was out late, you know, too, and nobody here waiting on me, and you're different because you're in a whole marriage, you know. And he was like, yeah, that is true, I guess. And he was like, well, I just don't understand why she can't understand that I need my time and all this other stuff. And, you know, he's with the 3 women in the house and it's just too much and you need to get away. And like I said, you keep reiterating that you need all this space and time away from your household. I'm just starting to think, like, did you make the right decision by getting married, y'all? Because some people don't need to be married because this is what happens. They don't want to be there and they don't like the stipulations that comes with it. You do have to, like I said, you do have to report to your wife and let her know that you're not there. You do have to make sure that you spend quality time with this woman. That's what the grandma was telling. You got to make sure you split that time. If you're going every day, you got to make sure you splitting that time with your wife and your kids and make it a family thing every now and then to give them some of that time. You can't be taking all this time up with gambling. And the uncle was telling him basically the same thing, you know, same what the grandmother was saying. And he was telling him, you know, too, the next time on top of that, you need to make sure you have your key, okay? Because that was stupid, girl. You too old for that shit. You know, but anyway, y'all, he said that he can understand where they coming from, you know, and the grandma was like, well, you need to be proud, you know, of what you have, meaning his family and his wife. And he was like, I know, because, you know, I'm really breaking the cycle, because Easy, his father, he wasn't married, you know, and Eric was like, you know, I am married, I'm breaking the cycle, and I do love and care for my family, but I just still, you know, would like the time. But I'm going to take what y'all saying into consideration. So that's good, y'all. We'll see, but a nigga going to be a nigga. I know he is, and he's still going to do what he wants to do. That's just it, because he was adamant on the fact of this time. You know, like he does not want to be in the household abiding by any rules and stipulation of marriage. So we'll see. So y'all, Twist is practicing with his band, and it sounds really good. Like, it sounds really good. The beat, the vibe, you know, his vocals sound like it just went with it. Like, it sounds really good. I was almost wanting to, I was going to read the credits so I can see what song that was, so I can look it up, y'all. I love music, but I really, really like that song. It sounds really, really nice, and he was doing a good job, and his whole little vibe was cute. And it's probably the fact, too, that I heard his little story, and no, the song was bomb. It really was bomb. It was really nice. So anyway, y'all, Lazy Bone walks in, and immediately, y'all, he gets a phone call from one of his siblings, crying, screaming, just off the chain. It sounded heart-wrenching, the way that this person was doing. And it's like really your worst nightmare. You know what I'm saying? He was telling Lazy Bone, oh my God, I can't believe it. Oh my God, mama ain't gonna make it. Like, it's like tragedy just struck out of nowhere, you know? And Lazy trying to understand what he's saying, and he can, and, you know, we listening in on the phone call, and the person's just like, oh my God, I can't even believe this. Oh my God, what is going on? Like, she really about to die. Like, it was just too much to hear. And like I said, it sounds really real, and it's just your worst nightmare that you don't want to happen. On top of that, it was his mother. You know what I'm saying? So I can't imagine how he feel. He sounded real calm, but the producers went on, and we read that basically his mother passed suddenly, and yeah, so he went home to be with his family. So we probably won't see, you know, any more Lazy recording in this season, because he went to be with his family. And yeah, that took us out. You know, that really took me out and left me and my husband like, ooh, you know, like, it was too much, y'all. But yeah, y'all, that is all for this video. I will see you ladies and gents later. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment, okay? I always comment to everybody. And I want to hear what y'all have to say and your thoughts on the episode, okay? So yeah, like I said, comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you ladies and gents later. Oh, one other thing, y'all. I did buy some stuff from Ivy Park. It's called Ivy Park Trail. And it's her new drop, and it came out yesterday. And yeah, I got a couple pieces, okay? Your girl spent too much money, okay? But I'm going to be probably doing a live when I get the boxes, and probably do a little unboxing. And so yeah, I think I'm gonna do that on the live. So if y'all not on Instagram with me, follow me on Sassy Shantice on Instagram. and I'm going to do a live to unbox, like I said, and then I'm going to do an actual video to throw up on YouTube. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be really nice. I'm excited. My favorite color is purple, and we got a little bit of purple, you know, in this drop. So I wasn't going to get anything. I keep saying it for the past 2 drops, but every time it dropped, I'd be like, you know what? Take my car, girl, okay? And this time I was able to get, you know, a couple more things that I usually get, so. And I've had everything in my car and actually got everything, so yeah, y'all. I'm excited about that, and I want y'all to see all of the things, and that's going to be really exciting. I got to get my wig together. I don't know what type of wig I'm going to wear, you know. I got a couple things, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm trying to, like, look really cute and nice and have some fun with y'all with that, because I love Beyonce. Then on top of that, y'all, I did get on her waiting list. I tried to get the tickets, but initially I did not receive an access code. You need an access code to access the tickets, and I did not receive an access code. They said if you don't within a couple of days, that was last week, if you don't in a couple of days, then you might get waitlisted. If you don't get waitlisted, then yeah, it's just not going to happen. So I did get an email today saying that I was waitlisted, and I'm so excited. And if I go, y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, I probably won't be doing videos for probably a couple of days because I'm going to be hoarse, okay? So yeah, y'all, I'll let y'all know about that. But until the next time I talk to y'all, I will see you ladies and gents later. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And it costs you nothing, since I always tell y'all that. Hit the subscribe button. That red button says you will not be disappointed. We have fun over here and we slay, okay? So yeah, get into it, honey, okay? I will see you ladies and gents later. Bye.